Hello and welcome to Adventure Planet, where today I'm here in Orlando, Florida. Icon Park, Orlando, Florida to be precise, where I'm here to ride the Orlando Starflyer. A little bit nervous about this one because it's only the second Starflyer that I've ridden in my entire life, and the first one being just from a basic little amusement park back in my hometown back in the UK, and that one reached barely even 100 feet. This one behind me, 450 feet. It used to be one of the tallest Starflyers in the world until just recently, where the one in Bollywood Park's Abu Dhabi eclipsed it by just 10 feet. 450 feet this Starflyer goes, rider position probably about 400 feet, a little bit under the top of the tower. A little bit nervous about it, but I'm here to ride it. Let's go and have a look and just see what it looks like up close. Let's go. Now, in terms of location then, Icon Park can be found about halfway down or up, whichever you want to say, of International Drive, also known as I-Drive, which is this road just in front of me here. Now, I-Drive is 11 miles long, and if you are coming to Florida, it is an ideal place to stay, as it has a whole host of basically hotels and live music venues, exhibits. You have Pirates Cove Golf here, you've got SeaWorld down that way, you've got the Universal Parks up this way, and it really is kind of tourist central. So if you are thinking of coming here, it is an ideal place to stay. Also, if you're not renting any kind of vehicle when you come here, I don't know if you can quite make that out, but there is like a little green bus shelter type thing over there. That is home to the I-Drive trolley. Now, I'll drop the link for that in the description of this video. Basically, it's a hop-on, hop-off service. That basically covers the entirety of International Drive, so no matter where you're going, you can hop on there and then hop off at whatever stop takes your fancy. It's not free, but it is cheap. It's just $18 for 2 weeks, or you can get 1 week for $12, or they do daily passes as well. Really good service to take advantage of. If, of course, you are hiring a vehicle when you come here, there is plenty of free parking just behind me here, actually, over the back here. These multi-story car parks here are free to park in, and you come out of the bottom, there's elevators, and you can come out of the bottom and you're basically right in the park. And here we are at Icon Park itself. Then seems to be a little bit of building work going on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Behind these walls used to be a nice fountain package that looks as though it's all blocked off now. It looks like there might be some kind of little merry-go-round behind there or something. Not too sure. Have to have a little closer look, but there seems to be considerable works going on at Icon Park at the moment. Now, originally, obviously, I was here to ride all three giants of I-Drive, as they're colloquially known, but due to the tragedy that happened a month ago, the Orlando Freefall and the adjacent Slingshot are still closed. However, the Starflyer is still operating. I'm going to ride it. Let's go. So Icon Park, basically, when I first came here as a kid, way back in the early 90s, this whole area was actually known as Mercado. Now, Mercado was kind of like a little shopping district, really, which was actually, from what I remember, really well themed. It used to have lots of little quirky shops. There's a Titanic exhibit here, amongst other things. But as time went on, this actual area as Mercado kind of fell into a little bit of disrepair, really. Popularity waned. Obviously, you had the expansion at Disney Springs going on. You had Universal City's own City Walk in the Universal Parks, and so popularity here kind of went down a little bit. So, of course, with the dwindling popularity, the decision was made in 2007 that this whole area was going to be demolished, and demolish it they did. And actually, it stayed empty and flat and completely abandoned for several years while they actually decided what to do with it. Initially, there was going to be a hotel built here, like a cabana-style hotel. That didn't go through for various reasons. So, a few years later, what started was the building of what would eventually be Icon Park. It actually started as I-Drive 360. The wheel went in, as you see behind me. 400 feet, that was the main pull here initially before the other rides started to go in. And now it's what you see today, Icon Park, and it is very, very popular, especially in the evenings. I'm here now kind of mid-morning, so it's actually pretty quiet, but in the evenings this place does get really busy. Lots of good live music venues here as well, which we'll be taking a look at. I will be back here later on tonight in this same vlog as well, just to show you the awesome lighting package on the Starflyer. So just a quick look at the map then to show you the size of Icon Park. It is actually a fairly considerable size, and you could easily spend half a day here, especially if you have small kids or something and you want to take them all around all these different venues and buildings here. A lot of them, obviously, you have restaurants here, you have the rides themselves, you've got some arcades, you've got the Pearl Express train that runs around here, lots of exhibits to see, and lots of places to eat as well. In this building behind me here, where underneath the wheel, you also have a couple of Merlin attractions. You have the Madame Tussauds in here, as well as a sea life. You can also find the Museum of Illusions in there as well as all of this outside, which has changed considerably since I was last here 5 years ago in 2017. One area that I can remember coming to was this live music venue here, which is called Hot Tin Roof. It's kind of a, I would say, sort of an intimate, I guess, live music venue here. It's just some of the things that you can get on their menu there. I can personally vouch for this pulled pork here. Really, really tasty. I had that last time I was here watching a live band. Really nice place to spend maybe sort of up to an hour before coming back out and maybe either going on the rides or doing some other exhibits. If you don't quite fancy anything from in there, you can come across just the way here into there, and they are known for selling some pretty banging cheesy chips, I must say. Really, really nice. Also down here, obviously, you've got the parking, as I spoke about before, the free multi-story parking for Icon Park, and then a couple of touristy shops just in this direction here where you can buy kind of Disney memorabilia and your fridge magnets and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Also got a Build-A-Bear workshop there if you do happen to have some little ones with you. Oh, and there she goes. I tell you, nothing quite you don't really appreciate the size of this thing until you're actually here, stood in its shadow. Of course, the Orlando Starflyer, manufactured by Funtime, 450 feet. And at the top there, you're actually spinning at 45 miles an hour. Now, the ride can actually operate up to 60 miles an hour. However, the staff here thought that that would be a little bit too intense. So, of course, has been reduced to 45 miles an hour to keep people coming back and paying their money to ride this thing. It's a beautiful looking ride though. Looks even better at night with the superb lighting package that they've got on here. Let's take a little bit of a closer look and see what we can see from right underneath. Where there actually used to be quite a nice fountain package here just in front of the wheel, now appears to have been removed and replaced by this merry-go-round, which I'm not entirely sure was the right decision. The fountain package here did really make this place spark. It was a really nice way to just kind of get some great photo opportunities with the fountain and the wheel just in the back there. So I'm not sure if this was entirely the right decision. However, it looks as though that's the kind of route they're going down with this ride. Maybe they get some more flat rides in this area as well. This will obviously look better once it's all cleaned up. They may put some fountains back. It looks like this kind of area here may be kind of home to possibly some kind of fountain or something in the back. Maybe this area here. We'll see once this area has been completely finalized. For now though, it looks like this could be under development for at least the next several weeks. Oh wow, yeah, this is all really changed since I was last here. You've got a Sloppy Joe's here, you've got some more live music venues. You've got the Icon Park gifts just around here, a little gift shop there. You've also got a Shake Shack here, anybody that likes their Shake Shacks, burgers, frozen custard, fries, shakes. Do love a good Shake Shack. Yeah, this is, either my memory's really bad or this was not here 5 years ago. I think this is improved tenfold since I was here before. You got an Italian grill there. Oh wow, yeah, really nice. Really nice. Just heading down to the Starflyer now, which is just this way. It's about a 5-minute walk from the wheel. Now, like I say, the Starflyer, manufactured by Funtime, won't be a ride if you are scared of heights or scared of even intense spinning rides, I would wager. If you do want to get what I assume will be amazing views from 400 feet high, you can always ride the wheel. Much less intense experience. But just behind this truck here, there we are. There she is. Oh wow. Now I have just seen it testing. It's not actually open until 10 o'clock a.m. so I've got another half hour to wait. In terms of pricing, it's $13 including taxes to ride the Starflyer. However, if you do come back on the same day, you can get a second ride for $7. Ideal to do that because you can then ride it in the day and then come back and ride it again in the evening, where you can get a completely different view, I would wager, and also see the amazing lighting package on this thing. If you do only want one ride though, I would probably suggest riding it at night. I would imagine the views will be a lot better at night, and if you're lucky, you can even catch the fireworks going off at the Disney parks. And yeah, this is another one of those reasons why you should stay on iDrive. Because of course iDrive, you are in amongst pretty much everything that you need to be, and Disney, of course, Disney World is only a 20-minute drive away west on the I-4, so everything is really, really close. Oh yeah, liking this. Look at this. Now, of course, there's nothing temporary about this ride. This ride was actually built here on this location, piece by piece. This is a permanent ride, and that's nice because obviously, as a permanent ride, you can now see they've been able to really theme this. I'm loving all this this painted floor and stuff here. I mean, this is really in keeping with the style of the Starflyer. That looks fantastic. They've got little statues here as well. The kids on the seats and the balloons here, and of course all this permanent seating here, so you can just take a seat and obviously watch people riding the Starflyer. Yeah, really nice. And of course, you've got the Star Bar over there that serves alcoholic drinks and stuff. Don't sell food in there, but if you do just want to grab a drink, alcohol or not, you can grab one in there. You have your Häagen-Dazs ice cream shop there, and your tourist info, which is where you'll be buying your tickets for the Starflyer. Now, I have to say, when it comes to heights, I'm probably about a 5 out of 10 on the fear factor scale for heights. I can kind of take them or leave them. However, with these Starflyers, and as I'm sure you can probably already see, this is it. This is the chair. I mean, look how shallow the seat back is here and how low the sides are, and you just have this single bar here. Now, you do have a restraint here that goes around, obviously, the torso, and you have another one that comes up in between your legs here, which attaches to that silver bar, which means that's not going to go anywhere. So you are secure in there, but look how exposed you are. I mean, there's not really a lot to hold on to here, and these chains, look how small these chains are. I mean, I have been assured by management that these chains and these chairs can actually support several thousand pounds, but it is just chains. It's effectively a 450-foot wave swinger. That's all it is. I mean, that's what unnerves me the most about this ride. But oh yeah, looking really good though. Looking really good. Can't wait to get on. Now, unfortunately, I have yet to say, I was in talks with management before I came out here to actually tell them about the channel and obviously agree some on-ride POV. Now, unfortunately, they did agree to that initially, but a couple of days before I was due to come out here, they actually sent me an email so that they have suspended all media filming on this ride. Now, of course, filming has never been allowed on this ride, apart from at the very start. They clamped down on it when someone actually dropped their iPhone from at the top of this tower here, this huge 450-foot tower. Now, luckily no one was injured, but that was all they needed to basically really clamp down. Now, there are body scanners and metal detectors, as you can see over here, just there. That is a scanner there, and obviously you cannot have anything in your pockets at all. No phones, keys, wallets, cameras, nothing. That all has to be placed in a locker, which is provided for free if you are paying to ride the Starflyer. But yeah, so unfortunately I cannot take you on for the ride on the Starflyer. I really had hoped that I could, but I will give you my thoughts when I come off of it a little bit later on. Like I say, another 20 minutes and this ride should be open. So yeah, just thought I'd show you precisely what one of these little iDrive stops looks like here, the iDrive trolley. You have obviously your seating here, and then you have a map which shows you just the length and breadth of what these iDrive trolleys will take you around this entire area, both the red and the green line, all the way up and down iDrive. And these maps obviously have all the info that you need to know. This is what I was saying before about the 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, 7 and 14 passes that you can get here, and the associated prices there. And of course these maps also contain all the information of all the stuff that can be found, from nightlife to attractions, shopping, accommodations and dining all across Orlando, all across International Drive. And of course this is what your trolleys will be looking like, all air conditioned and supposedly very comfy. Got a little face on them there. Now, if you look at the reviews on TripAdvisor, they are pretty mixed, although I have to say that when I used these a couple of years ago, back when I was last here, they were actually pretty dependable. They should stop at each one of these. You shouldn't be waiting for any longer than 20 minutes at each one of these things. But if you check the website when you're here, they will notify you of any delays that may be happening, just to make you aware that you could be waiting a little bit longer than the 20 minutes advertised. Yeah, you got an Outback Steakhouse over there as well. Yeah, all really nice. And like I say, while investigations are ongoing over the tragedy that occurred a month ago, obviously the slingshot that you can see at the back there and the Orlando Freefall are currently closed. However, if they do ever reopen, you're looking at about a 5 to 10 minute walk from the Starflyer down to that area. I won't be visiting that area out of respect. There's really not much to see down there at the moment, you know, surrounding those rides. You do have Pirates Cove Mini Golf, which is down that way, which gets pretty busy at night. Pretty good if you come in the afternoons though. Always a lot of fun to play a little bit of mini golf. And Pirates Cove is one of my favorites. Really good place. So in a strange turn of events then, I've just spoken to management and oh wow, we're doing this. They let me on. They let me on with the GoPro on a POV. Using my charm. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh my God, we're already really high. Oh wow. Oh my God. Oh. Woo. Oh, no swear words, family channel. Jeez. Oh, the views! Oh my God! This is insane! It might sound like I'm in pain, but this is pretty crazy. Oh, sideways action, the lateral G's. Wow, the views. The views are insane. Oh, wow. Woo. I'm being held up by 8 chains. I don't know how much of this you can hear, but wow. Oh my life. That is spectacular. Okay. I think we're coming down. You can see the Contemporary. Spaceship Earth, Space Mountain. What a view! Oh, there we go. This is nice. Say that's about a 2-minute cycle. Would you want any more than a 2-minute cycle on that? I am not sure. I am not sure. That was pretty spectacular. And yeah, as you can see here, it's just this bar here. I mean, you do have a restraint here as well, so I mean, you're not going anywhere, but obviously, you know, look at these chains. Look at these chains. Restraints aren't going to save you if they snap. What a ride. Fantastic. Some off-ride footage there of the Orlando Starflyer. I've just got off of my ride and I think I need a couple of minutes to recover. That is high. That's really high. And the lateral G's on that when you're spinning at the 45 miles an hour is pretty insane. Does it ride any different to any other Starflyer though? No, it doesn't. It's a Starflyer. You know what to expect. It's just obviously a lot higher. What you do get to appreciate from the top though are the incredible views. You can see, obviously, I spotted the Contemporary, I spotted the Four Seasons, Spaceship Earth at Epcot, Space Mountain, obviously Volcano Bay, which is obviously quite close by anyway. But fantastic views from the top up there. One thing I did notice as well is just how far the development has come on Universal's new park. Of course, Epic Universe, their fourth park, now well underway actually, 700 plus acres of land due to open in summer of 2025. Delayed by the pandemic, was supposed to be coming sooner than that, but it does look as though things are well underway, and you can see that from up the top. Lots of diggers on site, lots of work underway. We don't know too much about that park so far, officially at least. We know it's going to host Super Nintendo World, it's going to be a hotel on the site, and a couple of coasters at least. But so far, not too much to really talk about. But seeing it from up the top there is really cool. Oh man, yeah. Again, I'll reiterate, obviously it's not a ride if you're in any way, shape or form fearful of heights or intense spinning rides. It is pretty intense at the top there, and also when you're coming down as well, you do feel the lateral G's. It does tend to spin quite hard on the way back down. Otherwise, if you know what to expect from a Starflyer, it's definitely worth coming out here to ride this one. Like I say, it's not the tallest anymore, but the views it gives over Orlando are pretty spectacular. What I'm going to do now is go and head off and grab some dinner. I've got some other things to see and do here on International Drive. I'm going to be coming back here in this vlog, so in a couple of seconds for you guys, to be back at Icon Park at night to see the awesome lighting package and ride this again at night. I've spent my $20, I got my 2 rides, and I'm going to see what the views are like at night time as well, and I'll let you know which one I thought was better. So with that, let's turn to night time. So back then at Icon Park at night, and as promised, look at the lighting package on the Starflyer. That is just insane. It looks spectacular. It's probably not doing it justice on the camera here, but it looks fantastic. cannot wait to get a nighttime ride on this. Let's head on. Night ride on the Starflyer then. Here we go. Let's see how different it is at night. Yeah, what a fantastic lighting package this ride has. It looks fantastic. Oh, it's a little colder. It's certainly a little colder tonight. Wow. Oh my God. It's pretty forceful. Whoa. Oh, wow. Yes. If you're only riding the Starflyer once, let it be a nighttime ride. Whoa! Oh yes, this is definitely a nighttime ride. Look at that lighting package, that is fantastic. Whoa, the sideways action. Africa in the distance, just about make out the pyramids of Giza and Australia just up in the horizon there. Oh, what a ride. Really rushes to your legs. It really does seem to pick up. It's a lot busier than it is now than it was earlier today. Obviously, first thing this morning, this was a dead area, but now, of course, lots of traffic, lots of people just sitting around watching the Starflyer, watching people ride and hearing the screams. Yeah, it really is quite busy around here tonight, actually. Got Ripley's Believe It or Not over there. We got the Charlie's Steakhouse, lots of eateries, lots of people going to the Star Bar, and of course all that happening while you can watch this spectacular ride. It really is immense. Yeah, really fun area. So there we are then, we've had 2 rides on the Orlando Starflyer, once in the day and once at night. And to answer the question of which one is better, absolutely 100% the night ride is what you should do if you are only coming down here the once. Superb views, amazing lighting package, you can't go far wrong. I'm just bowled over by those views at the top of that thing at night, as you've seen on the on-ride POV. Hopefully you saw enough there. I know the GoPro isn't as good in low light conditions as some cameras, but it's the only camera you can take on the ride, so it's what I had to use. That's it though, from this vlog and from the Starflyer and Icon Park and myself. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll be in Tampa Bay, Busch Gardens, in a couple of days, so look out for that vlog. But for now though, thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody.